Once again, welcome back to AGDQ 2015. Anyone who doesn't know, this is actually our 10th GDQ we are now putting on. Started back at Classic Games Done Quick back in 2010 in Mr. Mike Uyama's basement with about 25, 30 runners, and has since expanded to there are 1,000 people here. We'd like to thank all of you for the literally millions of dollars that have been raised. And we'd like to see once again, just like last year, if during this Ocarina of Time block to finish out the marathon, that we can push our way once again to $1 million raised. AGDQ 2015 is sponsored by Something Artistic, World 9 Gaming, Tiny Build, Humble Bundle, The Yeti, and Turtle Beach. With Save Kill the Animals finally done, that's actually our final donation incentive of the marathon. However, that's not the last little bit of swag that you can actually put your money towards. If you donate until the end of these Ocarina of Time runs, which is the Blindfolded Child Dungeons run by Runnerguy, a Glitch Exhibition by ZFG, and then a 100% run of Ocarina of Time by ZFG. If you donate by the end of that, then you'll be entered into a drawing to win the Ridley plushie, the signed Legend of the Hero book, and the Super Metroid mounted print. I'd like to thank Ed O'Bean, Carrie Fry, and TJ Townsend for donating all three of those prizes. All three of them you can get into the drawing for if you donate a minimum of $40. We'd like to thank all of you. In the course of just that slightly over 1 hour Super Metroid run, you guys raised over $60,000 in that alone. $857,228.89. Got a $100 donation from Jay Wattsman. Go Runner Guy. Got $25 from Winged Robot. This is my second AGDQ. Y'all rock my socks. Got $50 from Tiermas. Been watching since 2012. Shoutouts to Puexel and Spike Vegeta. You guys are my two favorite runners here. Haha, second. Got $140 from Blue Glass. Let's go for 1 million. Thank you, Blue Glass. seconds as we set up this blindfolded run. Needless to say, they need to make sure that Runner Guy has the best abilities possible to get his audio cues to set this up. I'd like to also remind you guys that as much fun as we have reading donations, probably during this run, with audio cues needed, much fewer donations will be read. We'll try to get them in during the cutscenes and when I'm given a cue, but please do not let that deter you guys from continuing to donate and getting us to the $1 million. And Twitch chat, we know you've been waiting for it. It has been announced. The Twitch emote is in. Spam GDQ animals with a capital A to show how much you love the Super Metroid animals.
File name. What was... Hi. What was second? For the 100%.
Well, caught me off guard, I'm sorry. File name Bid War. Second place was Oxwus941.
Can we see what that sounds like? I don't know if I'll like that. Is it a capital?
No, just only the O is, or the 0, and 941.
What was it?
941. 941.
We're good? Okay.
Didn't prepare for this.
One quick announcement just while he's setting up. The animals emote is actually not in yet. We jumped the gun on that just a little bit.
Okay.
So yes, there you go.
All right, I'll give a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, first I want to thank everyone for donating $75,000 to get this run in. Really amazing. This is Chow Dungeons. The definition of this category is you have to beat the Deku Tree, Jabu's Belly, and Dodongo's Cavern as a child. And then it ends when you pick up the Ocarina of Time, because you don't really beat Ganon in this category. So it's not like a real official category anymore for the Ocarina of Time community, but it used to be really competitive, and we did a lot of races of it a few years ago. So the blindfolded strategies aren't the world record strategies, obviously. There are some altercations that I had to make. There's two main things that I want to talk about in the intro real quick. The audio in this game is actually really good. For a game in 1998, I can tell when Link is walking on grass versus walking on wood versus dirt versus stone. So there's a lot of little sound cues, and I'll try and talk about them, but sometimes I might just have to stop talking and focus on the noise. So if you guys, I want you guys to focus on the audio more than how Link is moving around. So that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. The second thing, Ocarina of Time is actually a really good game for this because Link's positioning is often really rigid, meaning if you're against a wall and you do a backflip on flat land, it doesn't matter, a backflip is always the same distance. So if you do 2 backflips, you're always going to get the same unit of measure. So I'm going to do all kinds of crazy angle changes and moves that will always give me the same types of angles. Some of Ocarina of Time's tricks are really precise, but there seems like there's always a setup for them. It's like the king of setup games. There's actually a guy in the community, Sockfolder, who's really well known for making them. He had a program that would map out the room and let it run and find angles for tricks. So there's all kinds of goofy angles you can come up with. So you'll definitely see a lot of strange, they look like they're strange moves, but they're actually setting up some cool tricks in this game. So I might try and explain what I'm thinking in my head is going on, and if I'm right, I look like a genius, but if I'm wrong, you guys can feel free to laugh at me. Because sometimes you kind of get lost and you have to find your way, and that always makes the run kind of interesting. climbing over some fences. I'm gonna try and get some money here. Okay. Now I'm gonna work my way to this wall. When you target a wall, you like align to the wall, so I'm kinda using that to my advantage. It should be here. There it is. Alright, now in this area I can hear the boulder very clearly where it's at. Yeah, see? It went by right there. Oh, that was kind of close. Okay. So I'm getting the sword right now, but I actually don't want to equip it yet. Actually, equipping it would ruin the whole run. So I'm gonna just keep it in my inventory for now. There goes the boulder. And I do need to stop by the shop to pick up some items. So I'm gonna collect some more money. Yeah. I didn't want to target any of those things. Targeting an object is usually bad because it's going to ruin your angle.
Yeah, when you target something like...
Alright, there's a dirt path right there, so I'm good. And I want to get into Mido's house. He has some more money. The see-up camera here is a little better than the other angle. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, now it's better to use this camera to escape, or like get out. I think. Hang on. I think there's a pot or something in my way. If we have to, we could save and reset. Okay, there we go. Okay, I heard Navi fly to that. Ooh, I targeted this side. Okay, there's the girl though. Okay. So I'm not gonna buy the shield yet. I need to buy some other items first. I need Deku sticks and nuts to do a trick later. I'm gonna get 2 sticks. Now you always start your first pause on the map screen, so this is the item screen, and that's my stick and that's my nut. Okay. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, it's okay, I'll get that 5 later. I wanted 5 more rubies there, but we should be okay. Yeah. Get that 5. Again, using walls to target them is a really good way to set your angle. I'm gonna do a trick called Navi Dive here. Okay, I had to walk slowly off that edge.
Nice.
Alright, so now I gotta navigate down this water, and I kinda have some setups for that, but water is like the biggest enemy of like blindfolded runs. You can't move really well in the water, so it kind of takes some creative thought process to get through it. I'm gonna go all the way to this corner, and I don't want this Octorok to hit me. Okay, I heard the kind of scene shift there, so the water's good, so I'm in the corner. I'm gonna let him hit me once. He's gonna go down, and then I'm gonna start moving again. Right there. Ooh, I don't think I have an angle that I want, but we'll see. That's really strange. I don't know what ledge he just grabbed. I mean, I know roughly where it is, but... Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to set up a Wes here. A trick to just move really fast, and I'll be able to skip an owl as well. Okay, I know I got it by how quickly those guys disappeared. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Alright, now I have to kill myself. See, I'm going to get into the bottom of the well, the same way I left the forest, but I need to use Navi again. Navi only if you talk to Navi, she won't come back until, like, you wait 30 minutes, or you reset, or you die. So this is the best way to get her to come back, but also stay close to where the well is. And I'm not going to save here, just in case I would screw this up. I might have to do the Zora's River part again, but I'll continue playing, so I stay here. And bottom of the well is, like, the hardest part of the whole run. There's a lot of tricks involved, so I ask that people don't clap until I actually get the bottom of the well choose. And I'm gonna save in the bottom of the well, just in case, like, things can go wrong and I might have to reset. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Deku Nut just to get rid of the sign. I don't want my stick to break here. I need to keep the stick. And Navi will show up shortly. There she is. Okay, I'm diving here. Okay, we're in the bottom of the well. Gonna save. There's a lot of tricks. I want to explain them all, but I mean, there's so much that's going on here. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Where is it? I signed up too early there, so I have to try it again. I want to clip out of bounds. That was good, but I need to wait a little bit longer so that I get into the invisible water and land in the basement. So we'll do this setup again. Thankfully, the save, it doesn't cost too much time. Oh, I did it again. I'll wait a little longer this time. It's not too picky of a trick. There's a decent amount of time to do that side hop. But yeah, this is probably the hardest trick of the whole run. Oops. You have to hit enter, the crawl space, and then a Deku Nut right afterwards to cancel it. Something funny happened? Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened there.
Would you like to know?
Sure.
You like held up and I guess a little bit to the left or something, and a tiny amount change your angle.
That's better. I don't think I got what I wanted. Did I? I did. I got it.
Very nice.
Okay. So invisible water is really, well, any type of water is really hard to navigate. So I was glad I got that part right. The clip, I messed up a couple times. So now we just leave, and I don't need those shoes yet, but I will need them. I'm going to equip the sword now, because it's safe to do so. If you ever equip the sword, what I was talking about, double save, just to be sure. If I would have equipped the sword, I couldn't do that trick in the crawl space where I like enter it and then throw the Deku Nut. It wouldn't work anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna get enough money for the shield, and we're gonna head over to the Deku Tree, the first dungeon. I just enter this to set my point because I have a very good setup for getting not only to the shop, but getting these 5 rubies again. And I don't quite have 40 yet, so I think I have to do this twice, because I missed a 5 earlier. This is just the best place to farm them without getting too lost. I did that again. I don't want to target that sign. I'd want to hear Navi fly to it and then leave. That's my cue to know to turn to the shop. If I have 40 rubies right now, then I kind of look silly, but hopefully that's 40. Okay. Okay, I got the shield. That's... I'm not sure. I think that's it. Okay. Alright, now there's a trick called Mido Skip. No, that's way too hard.
You got the right pause frame.
I did? Nice. Again, I use walls like this a lot to kind of sense, to get an angle set and know like exactly where I'm at. So I'm gonna collect some Deku sticks here. I'm gonna do 3 rounds of this. It's a little bit slow, but I think it's the best place to get the sticks. And I can hear these guys when they pop out, so I know when to start attacking again. Okay, that should be plenty for the run. So in the Deku tree, there's not too many tricks. There's one major one, and it's kind of tricky to do. It's hard, but it's right at the beginning of the temple, or the dungeon, after I get the slingshot. So if I fail it, I can reset and try again really quick. Oh yeah, and even though it's night, after that cutscene, the music in the forest plays again like it was day, because normally you're not supposed to have escaped the forest. It should always be day when you hit the Deku tree. Okay, so I'm gonna get some Deku nuts, because I need those for the run as well. They'll be very useful in Jabu's belly. So I just gotta find these guys. And I can, once you Z-target, like, GG, you got him. Or not. Okay. Okay, that was a really good spawn there. The Deku Nut toss, like, after you kill one is random. Like, it just kind of goes around. So it's kind of just like, I try and sweep the area nicely to make sure I get them. Ooh, he was closer here. There. I'm just using the audio, left and right. Where is he at positionally from where I am at? There we go. Okay, I think that's most of the farming in the game that I need. I got the sticks, I have the nuts, and I've got the shoes. So, I'm ready to go after the Deku tree now. Just one side up there will get you to the vines. There's a Navi text here. You can actually skip that Navi text, but you kind of have to know when you're getting close to the vines, and I'd have to like count steps or something. I'm sure it's possible, but it's not that long of a text. So I'm kind of just wanting to edge along this way. And then I'm going to side up over here, keeping my angle. That's very important. As long as I hold Z, I keep the angle. That should be enough. Make that jump. Okay, I got the Navi text skip there. Navi wants to talk to you at that door and tell you like how to open doors. But with a frame perfect jump, you can. Oop! I unloaded him from the camera, so he like didn't actually take that hit there. If I talk to him from this side of the room, the camera after this little cutscene where he walks away will always point me right to the door. I used to have a lot of trouble in this room because this camera was kind of variable, but this should put me right to the door. Okay. Okay. Again, when you load a file, you always start on the map screen, so I always know that's the first screen, that when I first pause, it's on that screen. And then I just know where the items are in the inventory. If you just hold Z and you hit A, you kind of roll in place, which is kind of a nice unit of measure to use to move forward in slow increments. I'm gonna do it again here. Just get these guys. I'm killing these guys just to get them out of the way. I need to use these vines. Should be left, yeah. Okay, I came up with a little setup to do, to break the web. I'm probably at the top now, hopefully. Okay. So the web's broken. Now I can do the trick I was talking about earlier to try and skip the basement. Like, you could go do several rooms there, and they're actually pretty challenging blindfolded, so I'm going to do this trick to skip all of them. Ooh, he did not roll. I'm going to try a backup strat. It's probably worth it just to try it again from the initial position. Basically, as soon as I hear him make the second strike at my shield is when I want to make my move. Usually, I mean, a lot of tricks in this game, you use, you know, visual type of things when you're doing something, but I had to come up with a lot of things to do it with audio. No. If you don't get it the first time, it's pretty hard to adjust because you don't know exactly when he stopped you or hit you. You don't know if you got the full side up. That was close, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the block. I'm actually gonna push it. You don't have to push it. There's ways to clip through the web or burn the web without pushing it all the way over, but it's a good backup strat, and it puts me in good position when I do burn the web from the switch. So I'm just going to inch forward with my Deku stick out here until I hear it light, and then I'll make my next move. That was really strange. I don't know exactly what happened, so I'm going to just do it again. Usually he does a little jump to get back up there, but sometimes your angle is off after you hit the switch. So let's try this. That's better. Now these guys can be kind of a pain, because you have to target them in the right order, so I came up with another strat. I had to come up with like strats for every move, essentially. Like things that you take for granted. I'm not sure what's happening. I might have to do it again. This guy is blasting on me. I actually think I hit the wrong one. I don't know. We'll do it again. That's why we pushed the block. That's why we pushed the block.
Did you save?
Oh, I didn't save. Okay, okay. We'll do the Mega Side Up again. Once you start taking damage, it's not good. Usually if you take damage, it means you're kind of like behind him. I want to stay in front of him. Ugh. Okay. I will save this time. There it is. There it is. Let's try it again. Ooh, I'm almost dead. I'm thinking something. It's hard to get the order right, and I'm not sure I'm getting the order right. But now that the block is pushed, and, well, the block is pushed, but the web isn't burned. I'm taking damage. That's not really good either. If I don't get it this time, I think I'll try and get one of the hearts that's in the water here. This seems better. Where's this last guy? Ooh, I'm going to the water. Not good. It was not good. This is probably the one I want then. Ugh. No. I think I'm just gonna do it again. These guys usually don't give me this much trouble. I wanted to land in the water there purposely to keep my heart as well. I still don't feel like it's... Oh, it was. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that took way longer than it should have, but we got it. Oh, right at the door too. Nice. Look at me. There we go. Aiming's kind of hard in first-person mode. Boom is a pretty easy boss. You don't even have to move from the beginning of the fight. You just stun her and then jump slash. And then I do a move called Power Crouch Stab to deal a lot of damage really quickly. Okay, this is a really long cutscene, so if there's any donations you want to read.
Yeah, there's a few, sure. I've got a $50 donation from Sir Boars. A blindfolded OT run? Yes, please. You guys have blown my mind a few times this week. Looking at you, Tetris. So what's one more? Can't think of a better cause to give money to. Hype. I've got $50 from DJ Wheat. DJ Wheat of Twitch here, Mini Wheat, my 9-year-old son, jumped for joy when the animals were saved. This is his first AGDQ, and he is yelling, "Come on, we need more donations. Let's hit $1 million bucks." Here's our contribution. $20 from Kappa Kappa Chameleon. 1 million, let's do this. $15 from Fuzzle. Finally getting to watch live after a week at Disney World. I was thinking about speedruns the whole time I was there. Ocarina of Time is one of the first games I ever played and still one of my favorites. It never ceases to amaze me how easily it is broken. Let's make it $1 million. Where are we at? We are over $863,000 raised so far. All right, I got $100 from Shinsoku. I'm donating just because I love Spike Vegeta's soothing voice. 1M is within reach. $15 from Rush230. Greetings from Finland, and thanks for the great marathon. Here's for 1 million. How about $30 from Azernak O? Runnerguy's 100% OOT speedrun was the first speedrun I had ever seen. I am so very happy that this incentive went through, as I am deeply looking forward to seeing one of the greatest games of all time be demolished by such an amazing runner. Shoutouts to Garrett and Steph. Much love. If you get my last name right, there will be another 30. Peter Stump? I'm gonna guess, sure. $50 from Bros146. I donated $50 last year during Cosmo's OOT run, and I love watching Runner Guy's Blindfolded runs. What you guys are doing is amazing. Keep up the good work, and good luck, Runner Guy. $25 from Gingerman Cruncher. I love what you guys are doing. Not only is AGDQ really fun to watch, OOT was my first console game and one of my all-time favorites. It's amazing to see how generous everyone has been. As someone who relies on grants to find research, I can speak firsthand to how hard it is to get funding for a project. Many federal grants have funded fewer than 10% of the proposals they receive. So you guys are really helping research move forward. Thank you. Also, my grandma was just diagnosed with leukemia. It's treatable, but her medication is really expensive. So here's to not only funding cures, but making them affordable. And I've got $100 from Tara. I watched my first bit of AGDQ a few years ago with Cosmo and Runner Guy during an LOZ block, and I've been hooked ever since. Thanks for everything you guys do, and good luck, Runner Guy. $100 from David Yogodzinski. Awesome stream as always. Let's go, Runner Guy. And $50 from Kumori. This run is going to be amazing. No eyes hype. Want that Ridley plushie so much. Runner Guy is definitely an oracle. Maybe he is the key to destroying cancer. And finally, $20 from Thomas Pencil. In Corner Guy we trust. He knows.
Okay. I equipped the choose there just to make sure that they were in fact on my C button, and then I saved, and then I wanted to confirm that that's what happened, so I used one, but then I can reset and I actually keep that shoe, but now I know that they are on my C down button.
I thought you just hated Mido.
Plus I get to blow up Mido.
It's a win-win.
Okay, so normally Dodongo's Cavern's the second dungeon you go to, but it's better in this route to do Jabu's Belly next. Because we have explosives, we can actually get there. We don't need the bombs. So I do the same Navi dive as before. This time, though, we need to do a trick to get through the waterfall. I wasn't really supposed to hit Z there. Yeah. I'm up here? I might still be up here. No, I'm definitely not up there. We gotta do it again. That's the thing, like, if you get lost just once, like, you kind of either have to solve your way around or just start from a position that you know again. And I really can't, like, solve my way around because I would get it eventually where I'd get back up there, but, it would probably take way too long. I'm trying to get infinite sword glitch here. It seems like the A button's sticking. Like, he should be rolling there, and he's not doing it. Okay. So I waited until he stopped moving his feet against the wall there and made a perfect turn, and it's a really good angle to get up here. So I waited until I heard him gasp there to know when to do that move. I used the chew to clip out of bounds. Now I just have to wait for him to swim up. And that skips King Zor. That skips getting Rudo's letter and the silver scale, which is a really difficult minigame blindfolded.
Wimp, wimp, wimp.
I went too early. Thankfully, you can just try again. There's a couple frames you can actually jump right into the loading zone of Jabu Jabu. I think I'm still going too early. I feel like I'm doing the same thing every time, I'm sorry. Ooh, that was a weird jump, actually. That seemed a little better, but... Oh, I definitely waited longer that time. Wow. At least it's really repeatable. It doesn't take a lot of time to try a lot of steps. Okay. I was doing it way too early, I'm sorry. Yeah, the good thing is we didn't fall in the water, because if you get in that water next to Jabu, you're in big trouble. That should be the slingshot, okay. Okay, the only part about Jabu that's really tricky is the basement and the boss. The basement, there's a lot of bubbles, and you have to carry Ruto over your head, which kind of limits my movement. Like, I've been doing all these jumps and moves, but when you have her over your head, you really can't do a whole lot. And there's a lot of bubbles that can knock you, like, take damage, and then you drop her when that happens. And if you can kind of get away from her, and if you can't find her again on the ground, then you kind of have to start over. So I'm not going to talk to her right away. I'm going to go into this room first, just to set up the way I want to talk to her, so that I have the camera exactly how I want it. And you can talk to her from over here. But this will give me an angle that I want, so that I can get right back to the door. And then the next room has so many bubbles, I'm going to be using a lot of Deku nuts. Okay, she's up there. Oh. Okay, that made me drop her. Okay, but she was right there. Good. I'm a little disoriented now, though. Okay. That's just really unfortunate to pick that up. Okay, there are no more bubbles. Usually there's at least like 2 down this hallway. So now, this room's kind of tricky. I used to do this just by counting manually in my head, but it wasn't really consistent enough, so I came up with this strat. You have to wait for this elevator. Okay. Okay, I heard the jellyfish make a noise there. That's my cue to start moving. So we got rid of the top. That's really good, because at least even if I would lose her now, she won't go back into the basement, so we don't have to do the basement anymore. Another thing about walls that I didn't mention yet, you can hear when Link's feet slow down. It's like right there, I know I'm against a wall because he's like jogging and then he goes to like just a really slow walk. So that was just a fancy move to get through that area without having to deal with those snake things. Now I just kind of need to center myself. This is kind of the move. I mean, I did it in the basement. I continue to do it. It's like just the easiest way to get like centered enough to the switch. It's actually a little bit off to the. I'm a little bit off to the right, I think, but it still works. Okay, this room's kind of fun because there really isn't any strategy for it. I just kind of go at them and hope that I can target them. It's basically using the noise in the game rather than coming up with a setup, which I like. Now sometimes this puts you facing right towards the chest, which is really nice, and sometimes you kind of have to wander around the room until you find it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, yes, okay. Yeah. You could spend a lot of time sometimes wandering around the room until you know exactly where you're at. Okay. Now this is a really interesting trick coming up. You typically don't see this in speedruns, but there really wasn't a good alternative, and I kind of like it. So you'll notice that I'm not carrying around Rudo anymore. I actually don't need Rudo anymore. I'm going to go right to the boss. Okay, I think I got ISG there. I gotta put my sword away and get away from him. Okay, he should be coming. Yeah, he's coming. that's called Berry Hover. And I did 64 up just because it's Nintendo 64. But that's a pretty safe, like a safe number to pick. I could chance it with like, I don't know, I think it works with like 55 or something, I'm not sure exactly, but now hopefully I'm going right towards the platform that takes you down. Yeah, okay. You wouldn't want to get up there and then stupidly jump off. I'm actually going to equip the boomerang. Not this one. This one. Okay, normally you're supposed to take a little box around to this door, but I'm already lined up really good to do this trick. You can actually get through the room like that.
Nice.
Good. That's a fancy little setup to, you don't have to climb way up to hit that switch. Okay, now the boss, this is the hardest boss of the 3 Chao dungeons. If I get the really good cycle, it becomes less of a deal. If I don't get it, my health kind of becomes an issue, and I actually could potentially die to this guy. That was really, really good. And now it's just a free-for-all. Okay. That's a really fun boss fight. One nice thing about having the audio like this, I can actually kind of use it to center an object that's making noise. The blue light is making a lot of noise there. It's the only thing in the room that's making any noise, so I can actually just go into see-out mode and I can hear when it's off to my left and then kind of off to my right and just kind of shift it back and forth to pinpoint close enough to get it. There's a few objects that are like that. Oh, you can read donations too in this cutscene.
Excuse me. I have a $1,000 donation from Vivek Astoreth. I realize this hurts my gamer cred, but I know nothing of this game other than what I've learned watching a few Cosmo runs. Oh, let me try that again. I've got a $1,000 donation from Vivek Astoreth. I was like, man, I am quiet for once. I realize this hurts my gamer cred, but I know nothing of this game other than what I've learned watching a few Cosmo runs. Man, your sense of this game is warped then. However, However, where his runs are both insightful and impressive, this run is insightful and incredible. Thanks for boggling the mind once again, GDQ. Heart. P.S. This also goes out to my friend Dave, who has a great heart and is sad that he can't donate. This is for you, brother.
Now, I think I put my shoes back on C down, but I wasn't, like, on land, so I couldn't really test it there. One nice thing about this category, too, is you kind of do this move several times, so you kind of get used to the movement pretty quickly. Alright, the only thing that's left now is Dodongo's cavern. And normally, if you can't tell by now, you're supposed to have like Zelda's Lullaby and Soria's Song and Goron Bracelet to get into the temple, but having the bomb shoes allows you to skip all of those things. Alright, I'm just using kind of moves that I came up with to get through the areas. I waited till I heard the dirt there. I wait till I hear those stones, like the stone steps. This one's kind of funny because like the wall doesn't slow him down. I just have to know. These walls do though. So again, I'm going to use another audio cue here to know when to stop, or make my next move. Right there, he stops moving. This one's weird again, he doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna save here just in case this next trick doesn't go well. Again, just using the walls and angles to get to where I want to go. This one's actually lines me up pretty nicely. I don't know if this is really a trick, but if you hold Z and you climb a ladder and you keep holding Z, once you get to the top, it'll revert to the angle that you had. So that's really a nice angle right here. That way I don't have to like try and move over to this guy. I heard Navi fly, so I'm gonna do a trick on this bomb flower called a ground jump. I just have to get set up in position for it. You want to be right on the edge of the thing's grab range. I think we got it. Yeah, okay. Alright, and that puts you right on the switch. You can skip looping around the bottom there. And from here, it's better just to start at the beginning of the temple rather than try and work your way through the moving platforms and the beamos and the lava. Again, more angles. Like, everything is so critical about all the angles. This one I take a low damage, but it's not a big deal. Okay, I know what wall that is. No. It's not what we want. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's better. See, but I mean, I'm using the audio at all times. It's like I have this picture in my mind of what I think the room looks like, but then I grab that thing. I grab the bomb flower. It's like, oh, wait, no, that's not exactly what I thought. So it's kind of a constant process of updating your mental image. People often ask, like, you know, what's going through your mind when you're doing this? And I'm always trying to visualize the rooms. Alright, now I need the slingshot. This room's a little tricky with the fire keys. Not that one. Ooh, we do not want to save here. If I would save and reset, the staircase goes back down. Okay, that was good. Now I gotta find the barred doors, and Navi will let me know she's actually useful. These guys can be kind of weird. You don't want to target them because you're perfectly aligned with the bridge. Okay. Okay. Okay, because we haven't messed up any chews yet, and we still have our shield, we get like a bonus try at one really hard trick here. It takes 2 chews to do it. And it's like the second hardest thing besides the bottom of the well. We can actually boost up to this platform I'm facing. I'm pause buffering to like advance frames, but I have to hear audio cues to do it. I'm not actually sure those are bomb shoes on C down. Okay, okay, there we go. Okay. I'm waiting for Link to throw the boomerang. Okay, that might have been the second frame, which might not work. Now I'm waiting for this first chew to explode. That's why I needed to send it out. It's just one more frame because there's no more noise from the chew. Okay. Yes. That skips looping around the top, so I skipped both the like loops with the Lizalfos fights, and we got bombs.
That's a crazy setup.
That was stupid.
Okay, I land on the switch more for safety than anything. Come on. We might need to use the safety. Let me think. I'm gonna use my sword kind of like a walking stick here. Yeah, see, I knew I'm in the corner now. Yeah, there's the wooden path. Yeah, this should be the item menu. Okay. The eyes are lit. I'm actually gonna jump down here and take a little bit of damage on purpose, and then I'm gonna save warp. Just to get a straight line into the mouth. And there's one more trick in the run, really. I'm gonna kill myself again, but this time I'm gonna do it on a blue switch. The blue switch here in the next room is like a temporary flag that sets the door to be open. And if you die on it, the game... I'll actually take damage there. Okay. If you die while you're on the switch, the game puts you back at the beginning of the dungeon, but it actually puts the block on the switch for you. Because it just says, oh, the switch was pressed when you died, so you go back to the temple and it just kind of puts the block there for you. So I'm going to stand on it now and just... I have a lot of spare bombs, so I can just use the bombs. Yeah, it was good I took hits from the BMOS, that way this doesn't take quite as long. Okay. I don't think it actually matters if you save or not, but I don't want to continuously use waste bombs if I would happen to screw up this next part for some reason. Ooh, I shouldn't be rolling. Hopefully this timing works. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we got it. I don't think you actually get to see that the block's on there, but trust me, it's there. Just because I'm gonna side hop over like this. I can't see it either, so it's fair. Alright, now the boss. This guy's first hit is like a freebie. The second one can be a little tricky. kind of hard to tell if you're too close or too far. If I had to guess on the second one that I missed, I guess I was too close, but I'm not sure. I don't really need this heart, but it puts me really close to the blue light. Oh, I missed it. So that's all the Chow dungeons, but I have to finish it getting the Ocarina of Time. So you can read some more donations for this cutscene.
Sure. I've got a $200 donation from Tarks. So excited to see OOT close out an amazing event. You guys are totally awesome. Runner Guy, good luck with the rest of the run. Shoutouts to Swordless Link, to whom we love very much. $25 donated anonymously. With a family member starting chemo this week, I only wish I could have donated more. $20 from Sam Collins. I think it's awesome everything you guys at AGDQ do. Not many people in my life have been affected by cancer, but it's still great to see how much money you guys raise. Also, watching everyone there makes me wish I was even close to good enough to speedrun games. You're probably better than most of us. We got $20 from Bono Renoff. Go, 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 Runner Guy. $20 from our very own Dodongo AC. I hope to run this someday. We got $50 from Michael28. I can barely beat OOT with 2 eyes, let alone blindfolded. I've watched AGDQ and SGDQ for the last 3 years, and this has been the most entertaining event yet. Good luck, Runner Guy, on the rest of your run. And good luck to ZFG for his OOT 100% run. And yes, just to remind you guys, this is our second to last full run of the marathon. After this, ZFG will be doing a 20-minute or so glitch exhibition of this game. And any of you know anything about Ocarina of Time speedrunning, there are a fair amount of glitches in this game. So that'll be fun. And then we're going to do a ZFG Ocarina of Time 100% full run after this. And that will be the finale of the marathon.
Okay. So I just have to go through Kakariko Village and then end up at the castle. This fence, because we never actually did the quest the right way, is kind of still there, but you can go right through it from the back. And I'm just going to use these ledges to kind of step down and get to where I want. I know there's like an angled wall off to my left, so I'm kind of just trying to avoid sliding along it. Okay, yeah, that's the wooden fence, or like gate. Now, it's kind of important that I get across this bridge. I don't want to end up in the water. I better set that up again. Because the water's, like, again, like the worst thing in Blindfolded. Yeah. So hopefully this angle works. Okay. That should be good. Yeah. Okay, there's this fleeing cutscene is like another 2-minute cutscene right at the end, so there's time for a few more donations.
I've got $100 from Pugget159. Love you all. $50 from Seth S. Love what you guys are doing. I cannot believe this blindfolded OOT run. Been watching AGDQ for 3 years now, and it's always a weekly event at our house. Little brother was diagnosed with leukemia a few years ago and is currently in remission. And I'd like to thank causes like this. We've had a fantastic week watching the streams every evening. Even my wife is now interested. Thanks again. OOT hype! Got $25 from Brando230. When I was 8, I lost a good friend to cancer, which I didn't know much about back then. Ever since, I've wanted to do all I can do to help anyone else unfortunate enough to have that fate put upon them. This money is for 1 million, and to her and her memories. Keep up the good work. $200 from Barba. Thanks for the effort to pull this event off. Amazing runs I've caught so far. Loving the glitches and technique for the blind OOT run. $25 from Arc Ledger. Thank you for all the entertaining runs this week. You are all amazing, especially the crew behind the scenes making it all come together. Also, let's kill cancer forever together. $30 from North Rivers. Here's to the mind-blowing blindfolded child dungeons. Agreed. $50 donated anonymously says, Runner Guy, Stunner Guy. $20 from Aaron. Good guy. This has been an absolutely amazing week. I'm glad I got most of work off so I could watch it. Now my wife can stop making fun of me for watching video games all week. Maybe someday she will get it. You guys rock. Can't wait for SGDQ 2015.
Okay, we just have to pick up the ocarina, which it could actually be difficult because you do have to get in the water. Okay, I targeted it. Time is when the ocarina is over my head. We missed it, dude. We're still targeting it. Okay. Time. No. 126.
We have a lot of equipment tangled in that now. Sick.
I want to give shout-outs to a guy named Genuine S Corruption. He kind of got me into doing this way back in like 2008. He wanted to beat the game, but he's been blind from birth and he needed some help. So he kind of reached out online using, you know, text-to-speech on his computer, and me and a couple other guys kind of got interested in, you know, writing instructions for him, kind of similar to what I did here, just like go here, do this, do that. And he actually beat the game in November 2009, and I was kind of inspired to do my own challenges with it. So definitely shout-outs to Genuine S Corruption. Thank you.
And with that, once again, big time shout outs to Runner Guy for that awesome display of skill and hard work really put in over the years by him. Just the amount of depth that all the Ocarina of Time community has put into this game to know every little thing about it. With that, we're going to go ahead and kick it over to a quick commercial. And when we come back, we are moving on to the finale of our marathon. See you in a little bit. Bam.